professional athletes, but we only have jobs because fans come and watch us. So I think that first game that fans are back is going to be the real adrenaline rush, and probably a lot of nerves going on that day for sure.
All right, Jake, thank you so much for your time. You look great, but obviously you're kind of stuck at home. Tell us how you're doing right now.
I got my quarantine beard coming in.
Okay.
So just too lazy right now to shave every day, but doing all right. Just Netflix and reading, and yeah, that's about it.
How are you are you ordering in? Are you cooking at home?
Yeah, our translator brings us groceries. He'll drop off groceries. He'll order us food. So, all of us in our apartments, we're all in the same building, but so he'll get us delivery and groceries. So I cook breakfast and lunch, and then I'll order in some dinner sometimes, cook sometimes, just depends.
How many days do you have left before you could venture out?
After today, it'll be 3.
3.
The morning of the 10th,
okay.
I will be out.
But how are you trying to stay in shape? I mean, it's going to be limited as to what you can do right now, but...
Yeah, it's very limited. I mean, I'm doing what I can. But I mean, it's just impossible. It's impossible to stay at the level that I need to stay at to be competitive right now. So, it'll have to be a whole new spring training for me. I was talking to our pitching coach, Brandon Knight, the other day, and I just told him I don't know how my body's going to respond just because we've never done this, So, and that goes for all the 15 players that are going to be coming back. It's just, we've never taken 14 days off in March. And so it'll definitely be an adjustment period for sure.
Well, how are you holding up mentally?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. You have your ups and downs. But I mean, I try to, I'm not a very negative person. I'm more of an upbeat person anyways. I know South Korea, people were stuck inside for months. So, I mean, 2 weeks, yes, it's very, very long. But in perspective to what everybody else has done, 2 weeks is nothing. And, a lot of the Korean kids here, haven't been able to play outside for a long time and haven't been able to hang out with their friends. And yes, 2 weeks is long and it's hard, and it'll be a lot of hard work to get my body back in shape. But, a lot of people are going through worse times.
Well, I think this keeps a lot of things in perspective for all of us. We suddenly realize how precious baseball is, how precious the fans are, the game itself. How much do you miss baseball now?
Oh man, I cannot wait to play a game of baseball. I'm so excited to just go out and practice, just to be out there pitching in games and pitching in front of fans. But I enjoy the process of getting better, the process of honing my craft and improving myself physically, mentally. So to not be able to do that for the last 14 days in the peak of when I'm supposed to be doing it has been a struggle for sure. So I'm excited, on the 10th to get back. I think our team is off that day. I'm very excited just to get back to practice. So getting back to games will be incredible whenever that happens.
Are you going to be crying when you are on your first game?
No, I don't know about crying,
because you missed it so much.
Yeah, I'll be really excited, man. I'll be very excited. It'll be, I think the first game that we have fans at, because, I've heard rumors we might start without fans, which will be challenging. I mean, that's what we do. We're professional athletes, but, we only have jobs because fans come and watch us. So I think that first game that fans are back is going to be the real adrenaline rush, and probably a lot of nerves going on that day for sure.
All right. Have you been in touch with your Ki움히어로즈 teammates? Do they text you? Do they check up on you and how you're doing and stuff?
Oh yeah. Young-ho FaceTimed me yesterday. We talked for a little while. Some of the other guys as well. So yeah, they check in on me, make sure I'm doing okay. We FaceTime every once in a while, especially when I was in Florida too. I would FaceTime them before their workouts and stuff back in Korea. So yeah, we talk pretty regular. Young-ho and I talk probably every other day. Wow. So we keep in touch.
The fans are waiting for you, waiting for baseball. Not just Ki움히어로즈 fans. If you could say one thing to all KBO League fans that are waiting for baseball to happen again, what kind of message can you tell them?
I think baseball would be such a pickup for the country. I know I'm not South Korean. I know I'm not from here, but I've grown to love this place. It's my family's second home. And I feel like I really understand the heart and soul of this country. we've just grown to love so many people. We have so many friends away from the game. I know their passion for baseball, and I think once baseball comes back, even if it's closed door games, I think it would just be so exciting. It would give the kids that are in their apartments and that have been quarantined and not been with their friends. It'll give them excitement every day to be able to watch, baseball all day long, So I think it would just be great, and I'm excited to hopefully be a part of that. And whenever that day does happen, I think it'll be a great day in the country. And honestly, I think it'll be a great day in the world. I think a lot of people will tune into our games, and I'm excited about that. I'm excited to bring that kind of entertainment and joy into all these people's homes.
Most important question: are you gonna keep the beard?
No, it's gone.
Why? You look great.
It'll be gone.
Come on, you gotta keep it.
My wife hates it. She hates it.
Okay,
It'll be gone for sure.
You gotta listen to your wife.
Yeah, this is just my rebel beard for right now while I'm in quarantine.
I don't know, man. I think you look great.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right, Jay. Thank you so much for your time. I look forward to seeing you back on the mound again.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
It'll be an exciting day.
Okay.
But we're not done! Let's go! Fight it!
I have nothing but fond memories of my time in Korea. If that opportunity presents itself again, it's something we would certainly listen to.
All right, Seth. Thank you so much for your time. First of all, where are you and what are you doing right now? It's a weird time for everybody.
Yeah, well, I am actually in Peoria, Arizona right now. I'm here with my family. Obviously, Major League Baseball is kind of at a halt. Spring training was suspended, but I'm still here at the Padres spring training facility. They allowed those of us that wanted to stay the opportunity to stay out here and work out. We have to be in smaller groups, but we are as far as MLB and CDC protocols, but we're able to kind of stagger throughout the day, and those of us that are here come in and work out at our facility and kind of trying to keep it as normal as possible. We don't have a date in mind, but we're just staying ready for when that time comes.
Okay, so you're in Arizona, you still go to the park, and I guess you play catch and stay in shape, but it must be really difficult for you because baseball players are about routine, and your routines are like out of whack right now, I'm assuming.
Yeah, well, I think our last day of spring training was March the 15th, and that was, we were looking at like 8-9 days left of spring training before the team was breaking. So, we were pretty close to, being ready to go. So, our routine's kind of all thrown off. One reason I really wanted to stay here, and I'm thankful that the Padres have given us that opportunity, is I can kind of, having the facilities here to work out is huge. A lot of guys went home, and when they've gone home to their hometowns and cities, gyms and college campuses and all that kind of stuff, they're closed. They don't have access to that kind of stuff. So it's been very good to be here. Trying to kind of not push it overboard, but at the same time, not take any steps back. So we're just kind of keeping it neutral, I guess, right now, and just continuing my work. And when we go to the field every day, we run, we throw, we get our workout in, try to lift, and throw off the mound a few times a week. Just trying to, I guess, keep it going and not lose any steam, but not try to overdo it and be in mid-season form when we're not even playing games yet, if that makes sense.
Okay, when the news broke that Major League Baseball was going to suspend the spring training, how did you take it, and what was the mood like in the clubhouse? I'm sure you spoke to your teammates and stuff with the Padres, but how did you guys handle it?
It was crazy, because we found out on a Thursday. I want to say it was like Thursday the 15th or 16th. We had a night game the night before. Everything. There was like 15,000 people. We were playing the Cubs. 15,000 people at our game, and then we show up the next day, and they say, well, spring training is suspended indefinitely, and you have three options. You can either go for guys that were on the 40-man roster, they could either go to San Diego, they could stay in Arizona, or they could go to their hometowns. And it was kind of one of those things where kind of, hey, what do we do? Like, what, people had to make individual decisions. And it was kind of like a lot of unknown because we really didn't. I think initially baseball had said that they were shooting for an April the 9th start date, and then it became April the 23rd, and now we don't know.
Right.
Hopefully we don't get pushed back any further, but there's a lot of unknown right now, so it's just kind of trying to take it one day at a time as much as possible.
Okay. So let's just go back to baseball now. You participate in you're part of the Padres spring training. You got into a couple of games, I think. And how did it go? How do you feel? What was your before everything just got stopped? How was your spring training going so far?
It was going well. I kind of came in as a new face of the organization, but I felt like I made a good, positive first impression, and it was really frustrating. My last outing was really like I felt really, really good. Like I'm making the progress I needed to do, and was kind of putting myself in a position to be in a good situation. And it is what it is. Kind of got put on hold, but now I'm just in that stay there mode where when we do resume, get right back to it. But I was feeling really, my body, my arm, shoulder, everything was really good. I was very pleased with how everything had been progressing through the spring.
Well, they're talking about 29-man roster once everything starts.
Yeah.
So that could be a good news for you. I mean, more spots.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. With all the double headers and the less off days and stuff like that, they're going to need lots of pitching, and any extra roster spots available on the active roster, I think is good for anybody, versus especially guys that don't have the multi-year established deals. So extra spots are more opportunity, and hopefully we'll be able to take advantage of that.
All right. When I spoke to Merrill and also with Josh, they all tell me one thing is that while they were in Korea, they got better. Whether
Right.
it's developing a pitcher, whether it's maturing as a professional, whatever it may be. Same thing for you. Did you think that you improved while pitching in KBO?
Absolutely. The KBO was great for me. Getting to start, all the time was very good, and then just learning. I kind of became a different pitcher when I went to the KBO. Learned to pitch off my fastball more, and I learned to pitch inside, and both those things were very important as far as my progress in the KBO, because the approaches and the swings of Korean hitters are a little bit different than what we are accustomed to in the States. And I had to make the adjustment when I got to Korea, and the adjustment I made, bringing it back, is going to make me a better pitcher here in the States as well. So yeah, being in Korea certainly had a huge impact on my development as a pitcher the past 2 years.
What was your favorite moment in your KBO career? Was there like a moment or a game, or are there too many of them, or a day or a play that still is stuck in your mind?
But we're not done! Let's go! Fight it!
I was very fortunate to play on a team that had a lot of success in my 2 years. Doosan won a lot of games, and one moment that really stands out though was the last day of the season in this past year in 2019. We had that game against NC that we win, we clinch first place, and we get to wait to go to the finals automatically or not. That was just a whirlwind of a day, and it was kind of a crazy the way it unfolded the last month of the season, how we were kind of behind SK and then kind of inched our way back, and it was just that was a really exciting moment, and then being able to share that with the fans after the fact, that was really special. I mean, obviously winning the finals at Gochuk was great, but that it just felt like there was so much build up into that that one final day of the season.
Right.
It was crazy. You play we had 144 games, and it took all 144 to decide where we were going to finish up.
Right. I remember you going up to the I guess the cheerleading section got the microphone on. You just went crazy. What was that all about, man?
Well, it was kind of. I was, there was a lot of guys that went before me, and a lot of them went the traditional, route and stuff like that. And I was like, well, screw it. I'm gonna give them something different. I'm gonna give them something they remember. So I did. And, it's funny. I've run into a lot of people. That video kind of it took off a little bit on Instagram and stuff like that among Korean folks. So.
I loved it, man. That was awesome. Yeah. No script, just.
No, it's not necessarily in my character, but I was like, screw it, I'm gonna give them something to remember right here. So here we go.
Right. I guess the season ended. You went home and you didn't resign with Doosan, and I kind of wanted to know what happened with the negotiations. You had 2 really awesome years within KBO. I'm sure you wanted to come back, but can you tell us what happened and why you couldn't come back?
I think they wanted to go in another direction.
Okay.
Yeah, there was some talk about some contract language, but there was never an offer. It's just one of the things where, it is what it is. I'm happy with where I am now. I wish them nothing but the best of luck. And I think that hope they have 2 new foreign pitchers that hopefully do a good job. But we were looking to explore opportunities in the United States, and that made it a little bit easier. To exclusively focus on opportunities in the States. So here with the Padres now, I'm excited for what the season holds, and we'll go from there.
Okay, that's business. That's that's how things are in the world of professional baseball. But is coming back to KBO is that something that you would consider? Nobody knows what's going to happen in the future, but
right. Well, it's something I think you always have to be open to. I guess we'll just have to see what happens here. I can tell you I'm healthy. I feel good. I'm ready to go. But we'll just see what happens. I certainly have nothing but fond memories of my time in Korea. And if that opportunity presents itself again, it's something we would certainly listen to. I think that I know how I've had some success in the league, and I think that would be something I would be able to continue to do. But we'll just have one day at a time, right, Daniel?
One day at a time. What about the fans? Doosan Bears fans are passionate, and you got to pitch in front of them once a week for the last 2 years. I'm sure you miss them, and they sure will miss you. But what can you say to all Doosan Bears fans?
I miss you guys. I know y'all are going through a lot right now, like everybody else in the world. But I know we're all excited for baseball to be back. I'm excited to see the Bears back in Johnsville, and hopefully y'all get to cheer for a lot more wins and have another successful season.
Who helped you the most amongst the Korean guys?
Well, having Yang Luigi my first year was huge. He's the best catcher in the league, and he really helped me a lot. Just with his patience behind the plate and understanding hitters and stuff like that. And then I was very fortunate. EG moved on to NC. We walked right into Park Set-young, who is excellent behind the plate as well. They both those guys are really huge in helping me out. I think that Doosan's very fortunate to have a couple of veteran presence. Have some veteran players that really get it. They understand the game. They understand, I think, from a foreign player's perspective, how different it is for us to come over there. And Kim Jae-won, Oh Jae-won, Kim Jae-ho, those guys are all really great. They were fun to be around, and they also were sources that could kind of talk to us about some stuff about Korean culture, Korean baseball, and they understood, and they didn't get upset at you if you didn't quite understand right away. They had patience with us, and something I really appreciate, and it helped me out a lot in my 2 years there.
All right, Seth. It's good talking to you.
Yes, sir. You as well.
Yeah. Hopefully, I get to see you sometime this year.
Sounds good. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. You take care, and look forward to following along on Twitter and Instagram. All right.
Stay in touch.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Take care, Seth.